Hi, I'm Chef Gail Sokol and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be tempering chocolate in the microwave. Now, tempering is normally a pretty difficult process, even for professional bakers. And it can be very, very challenging. I'm going to show you how to do it in a little bit of an easier way in the microwave. But before we get started, I would like you to click the notification button so that you can become a subscriber and get to know when all my videos and tips come out, because you don't want to miss even one. They're really pretty awesome. And I really would like you to be a subscriber. It means a lot to me. So tempering chocolate can be very dicey, even for the professional. What we're going to do is we're going to do it in the microwave. So I have about 3 cups of high quality, semi-sweet chocolate chips. Now you can use any type of chocolate that you want, should be high quality. And the fat in chocolate is known as cocoa butter. Most people know this. And cocoa butter can be a little finicky and temperamental. So we want to stabilize that fat. And when you buy chocolate in a grocery store, in a candy store, it's always, always, always tempered. And it doesn't need refrigeration because it always looks shiny. And when you break it, it breaks with a snap. That's how you know it's tempered. So we're going to try this in the microwave. We want to stabilize the cocoa butter fat crystals because cocoa butter is made up of 6 fat crystals. So we're going to stabilize those fat crystals if all goes well. And I'm going to take my 3 cups of chocolate. You can use as much as you want. I'm going to put it in the microwave at 30 seconds at high level, power high, the highest your microwave will go. And then we're going to give it a stir. Here we go. Now, all microwaves are different. Some are super powerful, some are not as powerful. So you're going to have to sort of stir and sort of see at what level your chocolate is melting. So it's been 30 seconds. I'm going to take it out, keeping the door open because I'm just going to stir. You can see they're beginning to sort of stick together, but nothing major is happening. I would not call that half melted. Okay? So I'm going to put it in again. I have a spoon just to push it off my spatula. We're trying to get half melted because the key is, you get this in 30 seconds again first. The key is to melt and then cool down the chocolate a little bit before it's tempered. So we're trying to stabilize those fat crystals. So it's a melt, and then it's a cooling, and then sometimes it's a rewarming. So the ones, the semi-sweet chocolate pieces that are melted sort of around and sort of going around, the fully formed ones will actually melt the ones that are not melted yet. And take another look. This may be a couple of times, maybe 4 or 5 times, depending on your microwave. Okay, we're melting, but we're not totally there yet. Okay. You want to actually do this. You take your rubber spatula, you can use a spoon, and we're getting there. All right, so I'm going to do one more. Maybe I'm going to do 10 or 15 seconds because my microwave it's almost melted. You see that? And it's going to be thick. That's quite all right. All right. So now we're going to go in. I'm going to go in for maybe 15, half the time, because these look pretty melted. All right. So once we are at 15, I'm going to leave it out and let the melted ones do the job of melting their buddies that are not fully melted yet. Okay? And that is what we're going to do. We're going to let this cool down. Okay? So you can see some of them, it's still a little lumpy and bumpy, but we're there. So we're leaving it alone. We're just going to stir it until all of this gloriousness is smooth. And then we're going to test it out. We're going to try it. And the way you try it, you're going to take a plate, put a little wax paper on it if you want, leave it down here. You're going to put a spoonful down, and you're going to allow it to cool. And it should cool At room temperature, it should not need to be refrigerated, although you could speed it up in the refrigerator. You really want to allow it to cool. And then when you break it and lift it up, it should go snap. And it should not look streaky or white. When you see chocolate that is white or streaky, that is out of temper. Out of temper. That really is out of temper. Does it mean that it's going to kill you if you eat it or make you sick? No. It's just not aesthetically pleasing. So if you see chocolate like that, you probably can eat it, although sometimes it can have some off flavors. It depends on how long it has been like that. And usually things like humidity or high heat can actually cause chocolate that's on the shelf in your kitchen or even in a candy shop to go out of temper. So make sure you look at dates when you buy candy, because it really does matter. All right, so this is fully melted. It's beautiful, it's smooth. I'm going to take a small spoonful of it, and we're going to do the test. But we have to let it cool until it's fully cooled. All right, so we're going to put it on here. And I'm going to just, and then this would be ready. This melted chocolate that I've just tempered would be ready to dip something into, like a truffle, like a cookie, if you wanted to coat something. This is the type of chocolate that you would coat a candy or a bonbon, anything like that. If you're going to bake a brownie, if you're going to make a chocolate cake, this is not necessary. Tempering is never necessary. If you're going to mix chocolate with other ingredients, this is not necessary. Even if you make a chocolate sauce, you don't ever have to temper it. But when you're using it on its own, yes, you have to temper it. So we're going to wait. All right, so I have my tempered chocolate, and I let it sit for a while. I'm peeling it off my wax paper. And it's snapped. Very tiny snap, but it's snapped. Snap. Delicious. I hope you become a subscriber. I hope you temper chocolate in the microwave. Don't give up. Until next time.